All right, hello guys, I'm back. Sorry, I don't know what was going on, so hopefully it doesn't do that again, which is weird because I've recorded videos on my computer. So I don't know, y'all. Listen, it's funny. I have an iPad, which I've had for a number of years, and then I recently got a MacBook, and I swear the difference is freaking night and day, night and goddamn day. I do love it, but I swear I'd be still trying to figure her little ass out. As you can see, I'm thinking in my head, like, I was recording a video on you not too long ago. Why the hell is my screen going dark? So, let's just try to get through these. So, I add a little bit more moisture because while it was sitting here, um, you know, again, I don't try to do anything special. Just make sure that it's thoroughly moisturized, and then it has a good amount of oil to keep it in. So yeah, and then we have what these, yeah. So and I was actually able to do less braids this time around, which is great. Again, this braid's doing its own thing, and I'm just gonna let her. I'm gonna let her do her own thing until I take it out. I think I had slept wrong when I first did it, so I just left it. Again, I leave my hair in these braids. The only time I take them out is when I'm washing my hair and stuff like that. I'm just looking. I don't have a lot of shedding hair. Again, I definitely had a lot of shedding hair when I washed it on Sunday after I moisturized and sealed with the Camille Rose. So I will not use that. Like, if I do use the Camille Rose, it'll be like I use it on wash day just for that brief moment. But the rest of the week, when I do my standard moisturizing and oiling, I will use this. So we'll do that. But I really need to figure out why the fudge my camera keeps going out. Can someone tell me? That's okay. I'll Google when I'm done. Because I'm not trying to get all types of. I still haven't received I'm waiting on my keyboard cover. So I did get a mouse pad cover. But I don't want to get like a whole bunch of oil on my keypad. So I'll just wait until I'm done. Just keep using my little knuckle to lighten the screen up for some damn reason. Why I keep wanting to go out, don't know. But this is pretty much what I do. I do this twice a week. I mean, you can say 3 times a week since I also do it Sundays when I initially wash my hair. But for maintenance, I do it twice. I do it Wednesdays and Fridays. I do know that if your hair is a little bit more drier than mine, you can probably do it a lot sooner. Right now, I'm just doing it the twice a week. If I need to increase it, I will. Because the weather has been pretty decent so far. It is going to start getting colder. As I mentioned beforehand, I live in Colorado, so we have dry weather. And then when it gets cold, it's fudging worse. So, as of right now, I've been okay with doing the twice a week. As I said beforehand, I will not do the Camille Rose again. If I do that one, if I use that again, it'll be something that I use just on Sunday. But I'll still moisturize and seal with the As I Am. I really, really love this. I bought this As I Am at I think I ordered this one from Sally's, but it is sold at Safeway. Love that. I'm kind of mad that there was a Safeway that was closer to me, but it closed. So if I do go to Safeway, usually I do that one when I'm taking my client to school, like on my way home, because when I'm on my way home, I pass a Safeway. Or I'll wait till I go get my nails done because there's a Safeway across the street. So if I ever run out or if I start getting low, I will go get some more. I love that it has the squeeze bottle because the pumps are just such a pain in the ass, especially when they start to run out. You're over here like trying to finagle this. So I love that it's that because, you know, once it gets to the bottom, I can just turn it upside down and just kind of hold it there. Um, you know, other than that. So, yes, this is my process. Again, I don't try to do anything pretty or fancy with it. My concern is moisture, moisture, moisture. Moisture. um, Other than that, that's pretty much it. I've been really enjoying this new hair journey of mine. For one, going natural. Again, it's been again because I did go natural a few years ago during COVID. I actually was, I had shaved my head. And I still have pictures on my Instagram because, baby, I'm not ashamed of that. Sorry, I got a little bit of hair. Losing a little bit of hair, but it's normal because it's not a lot. Now let me recomb this so I can braid this up. Forgot to grab a towel, so I'll have to get up in a second and go get a napkin out of my kitchen. Well, it's on my dining room table. All right, and we've got one more. And it's so moisturizing. I do try to do it fairly early. I guess that's why this last braid was all lopsided, because I had did it about 30 minutes before I went to bed, and your girl was sleeping. Your girl was sleeping, okay? Sleeping so much that the braid just flip-flopped upside my head. So, yeah. Oops. Let's get some more of this going. I have to clean my couch off. I know I got some cleanser for that. Got a little bit of this on it. Looks good. Let's get a little bit more from my ends. Other than that, I haven't been doing much. I've still been wearing those little turbans I bought. I honestly love them. Love them to pieces. They don't dry my hair out. They don't irritate my hair. I love that I can just wear them when I step out, and I can make them look really cute, really fancy, you know, like they don't look like, you know, something that you should be wearing when you're like at home going to bed. To me, I love that I can wear them out and about, because I was really wondering that too, like, dang, am I gonna have to order myself another wig? You know, I just didn't want another wig, because I gave all my wigs to my niece. So I was like, oh, I really don't want another wig. So when I saw those, I was like, oh, look at that. Because then I would have had to, like, I probably would have went to Sally's or somewhere and got it. But yeah, that is it. Done. I don't really oil my scalp. Nothing against it, but I could if I wanted to. I could just take this and I could just kind of go down. But I just don't. My scalp doesn't really get dry and itchy. You know? And yes, I will keep these plaits in. So that's just how I moisturize and seal. I'm really excited because I know that over time my hair will continue to grow. Let me go grab a couple of napkins. I'll be right back. Sorry for my crazy, chaotic background. Doing some work earlier. Okay. Sorry. Getting used to this computer, how the camera be trying to find you. Like, chill out. I'll be back. Back up. Stable. Anyways, so that's just how I moisturize and seal my hair. Again, nothing special. I know, of course, if you have longer hair, you'll be able to, you know, do what works for you. I really just finger part. I don't try to get these perfect parts because it's not like I'm showing this off. I'm not showing this hair off. I show this off to myself. You know, if I'm sitting at home, not going anywhere, I don't put this on, you know. But when I go out, whether I'm going to the store or whatever, I pop this on. For one, I love it because it protects my hair, you know, so I don't have the elements constantly hitting it. And I did buy a couple more of these. So, because my hair stays clean and all of that, I can probably wear this about maybe like a couple of weeks, 1 or 2 weeks before I throw it in the washing machine. But then I just grab another one and pop it on. And that's why I bought multiple, because again, if it gets dirty, because you're constantly, putting my head in it or whatever, or if I'm constantly out and about, going here and going there, then yeah, I'll get more wear, meaning like more product might saturate through it, the environment out and about. So this, I'll definitely throw in the wash this weekend because I've been wearing it, this past few days. So since Thanksgiving break is next week and I don't take my client to school, I'll just throw this in the laundry. But like I said, I'll have another one, so I'll take out the newer one. But yes, that was my routine. I did not lose a lot of hair. Honestly, there's not really much to show for that, but there was way less hair shed this week than from last week when I was using the Camille Rose. So I'm definitely very, very happy with that. That means that I'm kind of just back to that, I would say, the typical normal shedding. I am not dealing with that severe breakage that I was dealing with when I first got into my hair, when I first started my healthy hair journey. And I'm not dealing with a lot of breakage that I was dealing with last week when I was using the Camille Rose as a moisturizing stimulant. So I do love the Camille Rose, but it is not, for me, I'll say this, for me, in my opinion, it is not meant for me to use in my hair as a, oh, there's some hair in this, to not use in my hair as a daily moisturizer or, weekly. So no, that'd be like a once a week thing. I didn't use it this past Sunday because I wanted to get back to the As I Am, but I'll use it this Sunday. But then I will follow it up with the As I Am leave-in conditioner. But I absolutely love this stuff. I love it. I love the whole line, honestly. I haven't used everything, but they used to have this co-wash. Oh my God, I loved it. But I haven't seen that in forever. I do love the So Much Moisture, and I do love the shampoo I bought. So really, really love this line. Highly, highly recommend. So yeah, this will be my go-to for forever. I do want to use the Lusters, the S-Curl. One of my favorite YouTube followers uses it, but it has been out of stock everywhere. So once it's in, and it is sold at Safeway as well. So when it does come back in stock, I will at some point go and get it. But since I just got this, I'll be good. But I will definitely, if anything, I'll be getting another one of these. But I'm pretty good. It'll probably be a while. I try not to use so much. That's why I was grateful that I was able to actually get less pleats, or not pleats, less braids, like less plaits this time. Usually I'm doing like what, four or five on each side of my head, but I was able to only do 3. So I was really, really happy about that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed seeing me do my moisturizing and oiling, and then also seeing me make my hair oil, and actually use a lot less this time. So I'm getting really good at like not using so much. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and do not forget to like and subscribe. And yes, if you have any questions or any suggestions, please drop them below. And again, if you are on your own hair, healthy hair journey, let me know what you're doing and how it's going. I would love to hear from you all. But anyway, sorry, I should have gotten a napkin. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go, and I will see you all in the next one, okay? Bye! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sasha, and so today is Wednesday. So today is when I moisturize and oil my hair. Usually I don't show you all my process of moisturizing and oiling because it can be so like blah. But I said, what the hell? I'm going to show you guys. But I also actually also need to replenish my hair oil that I make. So I keep it in this little bottle. Sorry, I didn't bring a towel out here, so I just gotta wipe the bottle off really quick. So this is what I put in my hair oil. I'll show you guys the oils that I use, and we'll go ahead and get it quickly replenished, and then we'll start this process. So the first oil I use is castor oil. This is by Now Solutions. I absolutely love this. This actually helps to thicken your hair, so it's really, really good. I just add a pretty decent amount. Honestly, if you're gonna make this hair oil, you can eyeball it, y'all. There's no special measurements that need to be made. I just eyeball it. I tend to use the most of this one because I got this argan oil at I think I got this at Safeway. So I put this one in last because I used the most of it just because, you know, it was a very simple oil. And then I also use a little bit of my Advanced Repair Vitamin E Conditioning Oil from Silk Elements. I don't use a lot of this because there's a little bit of protein, but it's still good, you know, strengthen those strands. So I add a good little amount of that. I also add a little smidge of liquid coconut oil, also Now Solutions. I don't add a lot of coconut oil. I mean, again, probably just, sorry, let me hold this, y'all. Hold on. Why is my screen going dark? The heck? Sorry, I don't know why my screen went dark. Weird. And then I will go ahead and top the rest of this oil off. So this is kind of what I got right now. Nice little mixture. So I'll top the rest off with the Hollywood Beauty Argan Oil. Argan oil, whatever. So I'm just filling that up. Okay. So we're going to cap everything. And we're going to give it a good shake. I got to twist this down. So again, this is what we're looking like. You can kind of see it's kind of, what's that word, separated. But it blends well. Get a good mixing going. And this is my hair oil that I use to oil and moisturize my hair. All right, I didn't do a lot of braids this time, so I'm kind of happy about that. I don't have to do so many. This poor little braid is just like, y'all, this poor braid. So I go ahead and I just do one at a time because I don't need to, you know, do more than one. I use my unbrush to just gently brush through. I mean, the hair is so soft. Like, I don't think you guys understand how soft my hair is. Let's see. And there's just a little bit of hair loss. So then I'll be using my As I Am Classic Leave-In Conditioner. Love this stuff. So I use a pretty decent amount. And you know, you can always add more if you feel that your hair needs a little bit more. I may add just a little bit more since I'm working with a lot more hair this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna comb it through. But I'm gonna add just a tiny smidge more. Why is the screen getting dark? Sorry, I don't know. I'm gonna have to fix that because I've recorded before. Never had the screen try to go dark. The hell? Sorry, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and comb it through again. All right, so now did really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my oil. And so I add a pretty good amount to the hair. And this is great. So again, I go in with my comb again. And I do use a small rat tail. I make sure that my hair has been thoroughly combed out before I use the rat tail. I don't always use the rat tail, but it helps to do that. And I just braid it. Again, I'm not some special braider. I just do a simple, standard braid. And then I just usually try to like curl the little end down. And then we move on to the next side. So, you know, last week I was using the Camille Rose Honey Hydrate Conditioner. Though it is a good conditioner, it to me was just not something that I would use to do a moisture, and like basically I would not use it throughout the week. Honestly, it felt like, though my hair did feel moisturized, I also felt like my hair was shedding a lot more last week. It did feel like I was losing, like my breakage had kind of, I'm not gonna say it increased, but I had way more breakage than, you know, beforehand. So was not that was not ideal for your girl. Why is my screen? Oh shit. Oh my god, John, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if this shit's still recording. Okay. Um. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why. I don't know why it keeps trying to make my screen go dark. Hold on. Let me. Okay. You know, let me try to figure this out. Okay, you know, let me try to figure this out, guys. And I'll be right back, okay?